Richard, I accept you as my partner in marriage. I promise to share my life openly with you. I promise to tenderly care for you. I promise to encourage you in the fulfillment of your dreams. I promise to encourage you in the fulfillment of your dreams and throughout the changes in our lives. I call upon these persons here present, witness that I, Sarah, do take you, Richard, to be my lawful wedding husband. Richard. Sarah, I accept you as my partner in marriage.
Sarah, I accept you as my partner in marriage.
I promise to share my life openly with you.
I promise to share my life openly with you.
I promise to tenderly care for you.
I promise to tenderly care for you.
I promise to encourage you in the fulfillment of your dreams.
I promise to encourage you in the fulfillment of your dreams.
And throughout the changes in our lives.
Throughout the changes in our lives.
I call upon these persons here present, witness that I, Richard, take you, Sarah, to be my lawful wedded wife. Now we have the exchange of rings, and who has the ring?
He did that and then put it down to your wedding. Give me the rings and call it.
The circle has no beginning and no end. The rings you are about to give to each other symbolize the unity and the oneness of your two lives. Sarah, with this ring I marry you.
Sarah, with this ring I marry you.
And I promise you my love and respect.
I promise you my love and respect.
You're done good. Richard, with this ring I marry you, and I promise you my love and respect.
You all heard.
We cannot know what the future will bring into the lives of Richard and Sarah, but we hope that they may be equal to the demands of all their tomorrows. May their marriage be a shared adventure, rich in moments of serenity as well as in moments of excitement. May their home be a place of peace, where the concerns with the self do not overshadow those of others, and where the warmth of laughter can put crisis into its proper perspective. May they encourage each other in whatever they set out to achieve. May they, trusting each other, trust life itself, and may their love endure forever. There's now another reading. It's a poem called The Wedding. It's going to be read by Emma.
The wedding. Stop the world, there's going to be a wedding. There's going to be a hats and gloves, suits and ties, invitations and lists, flowers and gifts, drivers and cars, champagne and beer, canapes and cake, music and dancing, best man and bridesmaids, flower girls and ushers, speeches and jokes, poems that don't rhyme and rhymes that don't poem, flirting and friendships, cousins like strangers and strangers like cousins, chucked bouquet and off in a limo kind of wedding. Stop the world, there's going to be a marriage. There's going to be a melding of minds, bonding of bodies, kiss with eyes open, hug till you're breathless, love wide as the sky, trust deep as the sea, talking all night, life stories unfold, secrets revealed, and others not told, squabble and make up and argue again, protective and caring, unaltered, enduring, whether poor or healthy, sickly or wealthy, until the unsweet parting kind of marriage. Stop the world, we're going to a wedding.
Glenn wrote that.
Well done, Glenn.
Yeah. Another.
Just as you have pledged yourselves to each other, and you have declared the same in the presence of this company, by exchanging vows and by giving and receiving rings, I, Glenn Taylor, by virtue of the powers vested in me by yourselves and the company here, do hereby pronounce you, Richard and Sarah, husband and wife. May you always communicate openly and honestly with each other. May your relationship remain one of love and of trust. May you continue to respect the individuality of the other, and may the happiness you share today be with you always. The kiss. Gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Richard and Sarah Townsend.
And Richard and Sarah, I'm sorry, I forgot to say, Richard and Dee said you have to light this every year on your anniversary,
Okay,
so that you remember this event.
Thanks very much. There's just one more small little ceremony that we have to do now. Lisa, you coming up? Yeah, they're still looking.
I'm not sure how many of you know about the Métis people of Canada. Sarah is, our family is Métis. My father comes from the Great Lake Métis people, and my mother comes from the Red River Settlement and Pembina. So we just wanted to incorporate part of our family culture that we've actually had to learn about. And if anybody wants to ask me anything after, you're more than welcome to ask about Métis people in Canada. But we want to do a blanket ceremony. This is just part of a ceremony that would be performed by Indigenous people in Canada that follow Indigenous ways. So I'm just going to read. First I'm going to call in the 4 directions, and then the girls are going to place the blanket around Rich and Sarah. So this is a Métis blanket that was hand loomed in Canada, in Vancouver, by a beautiful Métis artist. And our family actually, we have lots of purses and sashes, and the blanket is the most beautiful. So the girls are going to place the blanket after I call in the directions. My drum doesn't work as well in Ireland. It's a little voice. Now you will feel no rain. for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you, both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulties, and fear assail your relationship, as sometimes they do, remember to focus on what is right between the two of you. In this way, you can ride out the storms, remembering that even if you lose sight of things for the moment, the sun is still there. If each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. Migush. My drum is not working that well, and I'm not the best singer in the world, but I did want to honor Sarah and Rich with the water song. I live by Lake Superior. That's a part of, the girls grew up there for a good part of their life. So this is an Ojibwe song, and it's just honoring the water. And being in Ireland, we also honor the water.
It's been filtered though.
If you'd like to join in, please join in. One last thing. I'm so sorry. I have a blanket for the day that perhaps someone arrives at their house. I'm not sure how that baby may arrive, but
Here and now.
This is a Métis, traditional Métis blanket as well, and this is for the baby.
Congratulations,
Look, back in 10 minutes. You know how rich. So that's it. We're man and wife. Who wants to give me a hug and a kiss? Good. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed it.
Well done. It was amazing.
Thanks very much.